He had the Lambo, the Tiger, the private jet, but behind the scenes, he was allegedly scamming people out of millions. You never saw his real name. He hid behind fake websites, fake personas, even fake CEOs. And by the time investors realized it was all a lie, he was already gone with the money. Meet Gavin Mayo. He's 23 years old. But online, he acts like he owns the planet. He's got a TikTok page where he flashes stacks of cash, flexes luxury cars, and brags about wild stuff like buying an entire village. Yeah, a village, not a house, not a mansion, a village, with hot springs. He says he's a billionaire, the youngest one in the world, according to him. And people believe him. Why? Because he looks rich. Lambos, private jets, fancy watches, the whole money influencer starter pack. He's got 250,000 followers. Some think he's a genius investor. Others just think he's entertaining. But here's the twist. Nobody really knows where his money comes from. And once you find out, you won't believe what he was actually doing. He moves to LA with his buddy, Gabe. Two dudes, one big plan. They look around at all the money flying around crypto and NFTs and go, yo, we could do this ourselves. So they do. They decide to start their own NFT projects. No more buying other people's stuff. They're gonna make their own NFTs and sell them for real money. They build slick websites. They make promo videos that look official. They tweet. They post on TikTok. They hype it like it's the next big thing. And guess what? People buy in like crazy. Followers, crypto bros, random investors, everyone's trying to get in early. Money starts pouring in, fast. But behind the scenes, Mayo and Gabe have a very different plan. Their first drop? $1 million. Boom. Just like that. Cash in the crypto wallet. Then, they vanish. No updates. No roadmap. No finished project. Just gone. And the people who bought in? They're stuck holding a bunch of digital drawings that aren't worth a single fry at McDonald's. Total rug pull. The NFTs? Ugly. Basic. Looked like something a fifth grader made during computer class. But the money? Very real. And Mayo and Gabe? They're already onto their next scam. Then comes round 2. New project. New name. Same playbook. They launch it like pros. Fresh website. Hype tweets. A promo video that looks straight out of a tech startup. People eat it up. Again. $420,000 rolls in. That's nearly $500,000 for, you guessed it, more digital drawings. And just like before, boom, another rug pull. They disappear like smoke. No refunds, no updates. Just thanks for your money, bye. And the NFTs? Still trash, still worthless, still sitting in someone's crypto wallet like digital regret. Mayo and Gabe, already cooking up round 3. They didn't stop. They launched project after project after project. New names, new logos, new fake promises. But behind it all, still the same 2 guys, Mayo and Gabe. Except this time, they're smarter. They start hiding. No real names, no selfies, no way to trace anything back to them. They make up fake CEOs, fake founders, fake teams. Sometimes they'd straight up hire random people just to sit on camera and pretend to run the company. Like, hey bro, here's a script. Say you're the CEO. Here's $500. Boom. Instant credibility. The voice in the videos? Fake. The guy you see talking? Not even involved. Just a paid actor in a hoodie. So investors had no clue who was really behind it. And Mayo and Gabe kept raking in the cash, completely anonymous. Enter project. We don't know his real name. But he was on the inside. His job? Run the Discord. Keep investors calm. Answer questions. Make it all look legit. But one day, things start getting weird. Investors in the chat are like, yo, this project's dead. Anyone getting updates? Feels like a rug pull. And project? He starts feeling it too. He's watching it all go down. No updates. No progress. Just silence from Mayo and Gabe. So finally, he says it out loud. This feels like a scam. And that changes everything. That's when things got dark. Like, really dark. Mayo and Gabe, they don't take being exposed lightly. They allegedly find out who Project is. Not just him, his family. They send an email to Project's parents. Not from their real names, though. Nope. They pretend to be lawyers from a fancy-sounding law firm. The email says something like, if your son doesn't shut up, there will be consequences. And get this, they include the parents' home address. Their ages. Like a veiled threat. We know where you live. Project just tried to tell the truth. and now his family's being dragged in. They didn't stop with just one email. They went full psycho mode. They allegedly sent more messages. Texts this time, from random numbers, pretending to be angry investors. One said, "Take our names out of that chat, or else." And then they dropped the bomb. Project's parents' full names, their phone numbers, their home address, again, all in a single message. Then came the worst part. Another email, still pretending to be lawyers. This one, they threatened to publicly accuse Project's parents of being something truly horrible. Like, the worst thing you can call someone. It was all fake, just a scare tactic. They were trying to bully him into silence. Because if Project kept talking, the whole scheme could come crashing down. But guess what? Project didn't stop. He wasn't scared off. Not by the fake lawyers. Not by the threats. Not even the creepy messages about his family. He kept talking, kept warning people, kept saying Mayo and Gabe were behind the scams. And eventually, someone listened. We don't know who tipped them off. But one day, the feds showed up, knocked on some doors, pulled out receipts, started asking questions. Because this wasn't just one scam. It was dozens. And the money? Over $22 million. Gone. All for pictures on the internet that were basically worthless. Get this. They didn't just scam a little cash. They conned a whopping $22 million. Yeah, $22 million. All for fake JPEGs. Pictures on the internet that, once the rug was pulled, were worth nothing. People lost their life savings, their hopes, their dreams. And who did they blame? Two guys hiding behind hoodies, fake names, and fake faces. Guys who vanished right after the money hit their pockets. Like ghosts, leaving a trail of broken trust and empty wallets. Gavin? Oh, he wasn't shy about showing off. $7,000 lighters, because why not? A $500,000 baby tiger, yeah, a real live tiger cub. $30,000 plane tickets, just 'cause flying commercial is for peasants. He wasn't just rich, he was like a walking, talking parody of rich people. Like he took the flex to a whole new, ridiculous level. You almost had to laugh, or cry. Then, bam, the cops showed up. Gavin and Gabe, arrested. They're hit with serious stuff, wire fraud, conspiracy, and stalking. This isn't just some small-time hustle. It's the biggest NFT fraud case in US history. Millions lost, reputations ruined, and the law finally catching up. And it's all still unfolding. No trial yet, but one thing's for sure. This story is far from over. This isn't just about money. It's a big warning for everyone scrolling through their feeds. Social media isn't always what it seems. All that flashy, shiny stuff? Sometimes it's just a mask. Behind the Lambos and private jets, there could be a dark truth hiding in plain sight. So next time you see someone living the dream online, remember, not everything that glitters is gold. So now, it's your turn to ask. Who's next? Who's really behind the screen? Because the next big scam? It could be just one click away. Stay sharp out there.